with the full 20 grid that we have for tonight, we can have some good action to keep us entertained. And hopefully we can waffle on and, you know, chat a load of nonsense for 2 hours and be entertaining ourselves.
Just bear with me while I'm trying to get me facts.
I was going to say, you trying to get your...
I've got a spreadsheet this time, but I just want to like get people up to date if they've not watched DRS before.
I was going to say, I haven't really... Well, I have got access to the numbers, but I haven't got access to being bothered.
I don't remember which...
like, looking through everything. So...
This is very professional of us, I can just say.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, so professional in that you showed up literally like 3 or 4 minutes ago.
Better late than never. To be fair, you didn't go live on yours until like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, because I wasn't going to bloody go live until you showed up. Because it would have just been sat there silently. Yeah, I could have, but I'd have just been not saying anything. Anyway, it looks as though someone has readied up to get the one-shot qualifying underway. So we haven't quite got enough time for your pre-quali facts. The first pole position of season 14.
If my controller doesn't
So
work,
your grid order: DRS Swanton, a 10th ahead of Jax Daniels, who is pipped. Senna to P2, followed by Frosty Racing, Lord Coleman, Daniel Morris, DRS Smug Git, Centra Finley, Prezi Prez, DRS Syme are your top 10. Newt, Sloth, King Kong, Project Ty, KD Races, Marvski, Michael, Bloomer, Sainsy and Easy Life are the bottom 10.
Oh, let me stand up Murray Walker style.
But, you
Can
know,
I just say,
the top
1.6 separating everyone.
And the top 16 within a second. So, this could be an action-packed race here. You're doing the Murray Walker and being stood up.
Wait, well, is it Murray Walker or the Alex Drake style? Or is it both of their style?
All of them stand up, now that you think about it.
Let me see if I can get this thing to work.
That'll shut him up. That would have been... If only I figured that out sooner. No, I actually need you to talk for once.
Right.
This is the one time I'm not wanting you to shut up. That's what I'm also liking about doing this, is that they've basically just said, okay, you just do your thing and talk about the race. We've been trusted with this. What could possibly go wrong? I think I'm going to stand up for the race start, mainly because my leg's feeling funny from the way I was sat down. So, just waiting on the drivers to ready up. But in the meantime, Dan, have you got any information for us, or are you still unprofessional and still haven't found out?
I'm trying to go through every channel I've got, trying to find out.
Bloody useless.
Well, I can tell you one thing about the upcoming season. I do have the calendar in front of me.
I was going to say, there's some races. We can
So,
tell you that one.
Obviously, tonight we've got Bahrain. Next week we go to Azerbaijan. And then that'll be the 13th of October. 20th of October we go to Melbourne, Australia. On the 27th of October we go to Mexico City, Mexico. On the 5th round, which is the 3rd November, remember the 5th round of the calendar, it's Monaco. 6th round on the 10th of November, Montreal. 17th of November, Barcelona. 24th, it's Jackpot Day in Las Vegas. 1st of December, Shanghai. 8th of December, Lusail, Qatar. 15th of December, Yas Marina. And the 22nd of December and final round of the calendar, it's Spielberg, Austria. I can tell you what the 100% races will be as well. There'll be Bahrain, Melbourne, Monaco, Barcelona, Shanghai, and Yas Marina.
Monaco 100% race.
Now, I'm still trying to find out all the championships from last year.
That's going to be mean for those drivers, and I've already said, you know, if they can fit me into the grid, I will happily be a reserve for that one.
Yep, my vocal cords will be in the gutter.
Hey, I can commentate from on board. It'll be a rare opportunity where your commentator's in the race. How many times can you say you've done that?
Well, Jack Harvey did it at the Indianapolis 500, I guess.
Yeah, but that's Indy 500, who gives a shit?
Everyone.
Like, yeah, I don't.
We're gonna start a war. This is.
Oh, I nearly said something, but no, refrain. Zip.
Yeah, oh, actually, no, I may have found it earlier, actually. Where is it? It is. Is it in this channel? No. Is it this channel? Oh, we're going to Formation Lab.
Here we go. Formation lap.
Oh well.
But yeah, here we are with the formation lap.
We get some.
With the RB looking to want a fast one, but the McLaren.
I just noticed, has
not
Senna
playing
overtaken Jack Daniels on this formation?
No.
No, they swapped positions back, I think, or are they just messing about?
I think they're just messing about, to be fair. Guys, it's a formation lap, there's no battling going on yet. Yeah, let's have a look at the tyre selection. Mediums for Swanton, Jax Daniels, Lord Coleman, Daniel Morris, Smug Git, Finley, Prez, Syme, Sloth, King Kong, Project Ty, Marvsky and Bloomer. You have got Senna, Sainsey and Easy Life on the hards, and Frosty, Newt, KD Races and Michael on the softs. So a diverse amount of tyres, to be fair, all three compounds in use at the start, But primarily, everyone looks to be wanting the medium tyres to start the race, which we'll see how that goes for them. Obviously no other information to be shown as of right now. But the drivers just weaving their way now towards their grid box to get the Bahrain Grand Prix underway. As my laptop keeps deciding to switch off. Which is not very handy.
Reminds me of of my lecturers in uni. He's just trying to explain something, and all of a sudden, the projector goes off and all, and you think, "Come on." Anyway, we're all on the grid now, and
Oh, sod that.
here we go.
You can do the honours, Daniel.
There we go. Oh, the lights are going very quick for some reason for me. It's lights out and away we go. Let's see. Has anyone got a decent advantage? Looks like Swanson's got a
Senna's
very good
dropped.
start.
Frosty's got a good start.
Yeah, no, Senna's...
The two...
Oh,
Senna's
there's a bit
gotten
of
back
contact
through.
at turn 1. It looks like there's an Aston Martin involved. And McLaren as well, maybe, as well. Looks like it was easy life from Marvsky getting involved in something. There's a McLaren
There's a
almost
McLaren
doing...
off. Daniel
Is it?
Morris has dropped massively
He was
the opening side.
doing the Mazepin line. There's someone else what
Yeah.
turn 4, I think it was. There's another Aston Martin.
Yeah.
I think that would have been Sloth.
Daniel Morris with a missing end plate, and that's
Oh,
the
there's a-
Ferrari round of
there's a-
Smugit.
I think Jack Stone's just
Also
gone.
with-
I think Jack Stone's got damage. I just seen him go wider. I'm sure that was him.
No, he's got no visible damage.
If not,
but
he's
he
just
is
had a
now
very big
out of
moment.
the top 10.
He just had a
Project
massive
Pi
moment in
up
turn
with a
6-7.
good- Up with a good start.
I know that was
But
not. I
DRS
did not see that.
Swanton already scarpering at the front to try and control this race. There's a long way to go, so thankfully the opening lap scuffles are not
Let me use
the
my
end of the race.
alternate camera angles. We see, well, on my screen I've got possible race strategies. It looks like everyone's going to go until about lap 18, 19-ish. Maybe doing a 2-stop because of how hot and abrasive the tarmac can be in Bahrain. And
Well,
obviously
a
this
little
game's
update
very,
on
very
the
rubbish.
top two have broken away from Senna in Williams. However, will we see Senna be able to try and hang on at some point with those hard tyres as they phase into this first stint?
Let me look a bit further down the order on myself. Some
I shall keep
moves.
on board.
Oh, there's the Mercedes of King Kong goes around at turn 1.
But they
They
have
managed
gotten
to
back
recover
going
it.
again
Any damage?
as the Sloth is in the pit lane for a wing change.
No visible damage.
We're back up to
Malski's
the
managed
front
to
runners.
recover well from that first lap incident.
The top two separated
Oh.
by absolutely
come on, TV, don't do this to me.
nothing. No Fernando
Oh.
Alonso-like move down into turn 10, but will Frosty decide to go for it as we ride on board with the Haas?
No, hold on,
Suggested
guys.
strategies of 2 sets of softs and either a medium or a hard.
What happened to Smugit on that first lap? Because he's gone down 11 positions off the start.
From what I saw, he just went around. I didn't
Ah.
see if there was any contact or what. We've got a DRS train. Basically,
ironic.
the entire top 10 is pretty much the entire top 9 at one point were a DRS train, but I think that has just broken away a little bit as the Haas of Frosty Racing gets the fastest lap at first, but everyone is beating that. But the Haas takes the lead on those soft compound tyres early on.
It seems like his teammate is KD Races has got the fastest lap unless it's changed again.
Let's have a look at position changes so far. On the topic of KD Races, up 9 places
Wow.
in the first 2 laps. What a start from the Haas driver. Big losers would be the likes of Jax Daniels dropping 6, but already on a decent recovery it seems. Daniel Morris also dropping 6. The Sloth dropping 8 and Smugit dropping 11. So not a great start for them, but plenty of time
Yep.
to...
55 laps, I believe, now.
Yep, plenty of racing to go. But what I will say is Senna is holding on to these front two very well on those hard tyres.
Yeah, but he seems to be, well, obviously clearly the best of the hard runners. He's in a bit of a mix, he's in kind of in a bit of a train of soft and mediums, you know.
But
No,
he
it's-
can use that. Let the softer tyre runners burn up their tyres while he can just manage. And as long as he sticks with them in DRS, that is free lap time that he just does not need to push.
I'm gonna admit on. I just noticed something on this lap. I'll tell you again if we see it. If you see it on the next time we go around that corner.
Senna defending from the Red Bull for a bit, but nothing comes of it. So what are you trying to get me to spot?
I don't remember the corner number. That kind of not. Is it? Oh, right at the top, at the kind of last straight before the start finish straight.
Turn 13.
Is it 13? I don't know the numbers.
The right-hander onto the straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn 13.
Oh yeah, it should be because it's 14, 15 then to the start finish.
Yeah, that's how I figured it out.
Basically, look in the background next time we go to that corner.
Okay.
Because I've never noticed, there's like little concrete blocks. I've never noticed it before. I always thought it
So
was just
you're
like...
watching anything other than the race?
Oh no, I was watching the race, but I noticed it in the background as they were going through that corner last time by.
Okay, everyone, let's look out for these concrete blocks. Sod
Yeah,
the
gotta keep-
battling that's going on.
Well, keep you on
Oh.
your toes for the... Oh, Frosty's just taking the lead, I just realised as well. I've been looking at someone else.
I literally... Oh my god. Shows how much you're paying attention. I commentated him taking the lead.
Oh, I was watching someone else at the time.
You know
Not
how you're mentioning
something
about
else,
Marvsky as well,
someone.
making a good recovery?
He's gone back down to 19th. But he's just boxed,
Yeah.
so I think that's probably where he's...
Is this going to be like the undercut of a century or something?
Well...
Well, the thing is, he's on the hard compound tyres, as is the Sloth.
Yep.
If they can manage these tyres, they could probably get away with just one more stop in this race. Because they have used, to my knowledge, 2
I can
sets
be-
of tyres already.
I can do the math for
I
you
think
now.
both of them started
Yes,
on the
medium
mediums.
onto hards for both of them.
So they could, in theory, if they've got another set of hards, go hards, hard to the end, or drag these out as much as they can and almost do a one-stop strategy.
Seems to be...
That might be their only key back into this race.
I'm just gonna have a little look at the back here. I know, up to you if you want. It's just Sloth and Marvsky having a bit of a battle into turn 1.
But there is a bit of a train following Syme, with the Ferrari of Prez and the Alpine of Finley, all very close to each other.
I'll keep an eye on this lead
We'll
battle.
keep an eye on them. Ooh, that looked like a bit of a bluff there from Prez. Looked to have faked towards the inside, but whether or not that was just to try and get a bit of clean air over that front wing. Let's see if any of these will make a move down into turn 1, which will probably be our primary overtaking
I
spot.
just noticed Senna's out.
Of this
Oh no,
race.
he's still got it. Oh, there's
Senna is holding
got a
on.
box for Syme. Syme's into the pit already.
Syme into
That's
the
early
pits
for a
early.
medium runner. That's it, early for a
Very
medium runner.
early. Let's see if they are taking a wing change or not. Yes, they are.
Oh, what's happened there then?
So we must have missed a bit of contact there for DRS Syme. That is unfortunate for the Mercedes man, who looks to be running relatively well. But now we will see what the pace of the Ferrari and the Alpine are like, now that they've not got that obstruction. Any other close battles going on?
I'd say
Really,
battle
the-
for 11th between Daniel and Michael.
That is a relatively close one, but at the same time, this impressive train from first down to sixth, although it has been slightly broken up by the Red Bull dropping away, but seems to be clawing back. So nothing really separating some of these top guys right now. But at the crucial moments, Newt in the Red Bull does not get the DRS. He was not within the detection point.
Hold on, let's look at this front. It's down to half a second. Too far back for Swanton.
And no moves going on behind them either, but Senna has officially been dropped. So unless he can have a good lap
I'm just going to do
now,
something real quick.
Oh, a move between Lord Coleman and Newt as KD Races gets the first 3-second time penalty.
Don't mind.
Limits.
Just hoping
on lap
it doesn't
7.
feed back through now. I'm just having a look into Twitch chat just to see if anyone's saying anything.
I haven't seen anything with my laptop on, but my laptop's decided it doesn't want to be on anymore. So the gaps are just opening up again, and the Haas of Frosty Racing has pulled a gap this lap. Whether he's been trying to break that 1 second window, but Senna is also back within it. The top three have that DRS train advantage.
I'm going to keep an eye on the Alpine of Coleman here. Because Newt does not have DRS here.
At the minute. So
I think this will be a move.
Battle happens.
You see the Red Bull.
There's a lunge going.
Oh no! Doesn't happen.
That's a bit close. That is close to the diffuser there.
That's as close as you can get to carbon on carbon.
Swanton was at risk as well, going into the detection point before turn 1 of not being.
There's a move in the background for an RB, the RB, and there's contact. That's what
King Kong gets another.
Coleman's lost half of an end plate on the left hand side. Let me move a bit further down because I saw Daniel Morris and Michael getting into it a bit.
Jax Daniels with a penalty now. Now they're all coming through.
Yeah, but there's a bit of damage for Daniel Morris. End plate.
I think he sustained that damage on lap 1 during all the carnage. But the championship, for the Pro-Am Championship winner from last season, not getting off to a good start. However, the outright reigning champion has had a pretty decent opening few laps.
These gaps, there's a drop in between Smugget and Bloomer, and yep, through goes Smugget for 14th.
Lord Coleman gets another penalty, but it looks once again as though Senna has been dropped. But to be fair to him, he is flying on these hard compound tyres, so whether or not the top two are having to manage their softer tyres or not, and that's just keeping Senna in there, or whether or not...
I have an eye on Jax Daniels. He's going to get past Lord Coleman. I think he's struggling with that end plate damage now.
Needs to get a bit of a move on now if he wants to be in contention at the end of the race.
Oh, I see.
As there is a
move
between KD Races and Newt. Clean move, although switchback potential
into 6 and 7.
The Red Bull backs out of it. Good move there from KD Races to move up into 4th position. But now, the time loss to Senna, they are 3.3 seconds behind.
It's just me. I'm not the one who just saw like wheel tracks on the run off of the hairpin there. Not this hairpin, the other one.
I did not notice, I'll be honest.
That's just game being game, or someone's gone off there in a big way.
Just seen it, it looks very close between the Williams and Ferrari, down for 14th place. We shall ride on board with them. Senna
gets a penalty.
So it must be that they've been trying to push in order to keep with them on the hard tyres. That might be costly come the end of the race.
We should get like a tyre wear graphic, just be like, oh, how far is like, you know, approximately everyone into there? Are they conserving or are they
Not
burning?
much going on, but we will get back on board as Newt retakes the position on KD Races down to turn 1. But was he behind at the crucial point to get the DRS on this second straight? No, he wasn't. So this could be the Haas back through. What a battle going on here.
I'm just got to interrupt you. Yeah, I think it's getting close between Swanson and Frosty again.
It is indeed. Let's get back on with our leaders.
No, Swanson
now
hunting
if
down his old team, actually his championship winning car from last season. Oh, it's a slight lock-up.
That is a lock-up there from Frosty Racing. I wonder now if those soft tyres are starting to feel a bit second-hand.
See any defense? No, safe
Nothing
for now.
to come from here.
Oh, I've seen someone
Keeping
moving
an
over
eye
to
on
the
some
left in
deltas.
the background.
Lord Coleman has gone up on Jax Daniels. So maybe Coleman not struggling as much as you might have thought there, Dan.
I don't know, I'm sure Jack Daniels a bit offline.
We'll follow our leaders now down into turn 1.
Yep, let me switch back because I want to look at this as well. It's getting a bit close between KD Races and Newt as well, so we'll keep an eye on that one at the same time.
Nothing happening at the front, it seems right now.
Let's see what happens with the
head
Haas
back
and the Red
to
Bull.
P4 and P5. Red Bull very close.
Red Bull's had a
going for it.
sniff.
But has he again? They are side by
I
side.
think KD Races just held on
They're
DRS.
still side by side.
Oh, there's a bit of rubbing.
But Newt keeps the DRS.
No, I don't think either of them used it.
No, Newt had it. But round the outside for KD Races as he holds on to the position.
Into turn 6 and 7. Oh.
What a defensive move, what a battle that was between the Haas and the Red Bull. But this is costing them precious
Yeah,
time
there's 6 seconds off
to
now.
the podium runners. Now it's 6 seconds.
Here we go, back to Swanson for... It's got DRS. Is he... let me see if I can get his battery percentage up. And he's about halfway on battery, so... It's, I've just noticed Daniel Morris has just pitted as well onto some hard tyres.
McLaren's not having the opening that they'd have wanted in this race.
I think I've reached the point where I'm going to sit down because this is not fun being stood up. Bear in mind I'm having to look down at my TV,
closer than they were on the previous lap. But it seems as though Frosty Racing is using their battery in a very, very controlled way. As we go back to the battle between the Haas and the Red Bull, still going.
Oh, no,
Nothing comes of it there, but Jax Daniels on Lord Coleman in the background.
Oh, the Red Bull's low on battery. If the Red Bull is low on battery, he's going to use every last percent to try and get close. Oh, I did not mean to press that one.
Could develop into a big battle. As now, it looks as though Jack Daniels in 6th could have broken his way into this train. We will see upon the detection line.
Oh, here we go. It's double
He
DRS.
doesn't quite get it.
Senna? It could just be an illusion from me. It feels like they're sometimes not opening the flaps. I don't know if it's just an illusion for me, or if it's they're choosing to strategically not use it.
Dropped like a stone as KD Races has absolutely gapped them. The Red Bull must be trying to recharge some battery there.
Yeah, it was quite low. It's that he's basically hit rock bottom on the
What is
battery.
this train going on now?
Oh my god, it's like,
As Lord Coleman is
Force
pouncing.
to 9
Oh,
almost in one.
damage for the Alpine as he loses his other end plate. That must cause him to box now. No. He continues on without an end plate to his name. As look at this!
Oh my days, Jack Daniels is back into it almost.
Jax Daniels has the clean air in front as the two Alpines go side by side. As Lord Coleman nearly gets... What is going on? Centra Finley now up into P7.
What happened to
Newt
Newt?
just dropped like a stone. There is no visible damage.
I think it's softs. The softs have gone off. Boomer gets
They
a
must be
penalty
struggling
down
with their
in
tyres in
14th
a
as
way
well.
that Frosty just isn't. As Lord Coleman now down the inside
It seems
makes that move and just goes. It's almost as though the Red Bull has no power.
I've just noticed the bottom of my mini map, Marvsky's now back into the 19th.
He is indeed.
It seems that little DRS train is now broken up.
But
Just
Jax
like,
Daniels crucially for
Taylor
his
Swift
race.
That's a risky joke I could make, isn't it?
Project Tie with a penalty there. But the top three are now once again a DRS train. Senna's hard tyres seemingly phasing in nicely now into this stage of the Grand Prix.
The joke I was going to make is, I forgot what I was going to say. I forgot what the build-up was to it now. I knew the punchline, I forgot the build-up, so...
You would be the worst stand-up comedian.
No, I'm good at making things in the moment, and then when the moment's gone, like, wait, what did I say?
Yeah, you'd be the kind of person that would be in the middle of trying to build up on a joke, and then you'd get heckled, and then you'd forget what the joke was. Anywho, Jax Daniels has broken away from Prezi to secure a bit of a buffer in P5 as he chases down now KD Races to enter into the top 4. Having to do a proper recovery drive is Jax Daniels. Frosty Racing holding on to his soft compound tyres very nicely, it seems, out front.
I don't know if you remember what I said on lap 1 or 2. We're not far off that pit window for, I think it said softs should get to about lap 18, maybe 19.
Yep, we shall see whether or not
Depends.
any of our soft runners,
Oh, we got
although
Senna second.
Senna has had enough of sitting behind, and he wants to use the performance that he feels the hard tyres now have over his competitors. So let's see what he can do now that he is in the favourable position of the DRS train.
Coleman. He's into the pits.
I assumed it wouldn't take long for him to be in the pits, but to be fair to him, he's probably timed that all right for a wing change, and probably a set of soft compound tyres, it seems, have just gone on to that Alpine. Interesting strategy there.
Let's keep looking for the field.
Oh, Coleman. No, not Coleman. Bloody hell, I'm getting all my names wrong. I'm doing a Crofty. Swanton going deep into turn 10, but it doesn't seem to have done any damage to him. As Prezi is back in the DRS of Jax Daniels, who has not been able to close in on KD Races. So there's a few strugglers, but there's ultimately a few guys here that are a bit more in the race than they probably thought they would be by lap 15. Anyway, down onto the start-finish straight, the Williams of Senna, looking as though he might want to pounce here. Let's see. DRS open, battery is being deployed. Moves to the inside and takes the position Bit of a lock up there from the Haas. Gets it stopped though. But let's see if a re-overtake is in order now, going down towards turn 4. But Senna keeps it. Senna now leads the race on the hard compound tyres after having to suffer a bit early on. But now they seem to be working as he aims to break that magical 1 second window. As Bloomer moves up on Newt. Newt now down in 13th place.
I think
Having
if he
run
doesn't get
comfortably.
off them softs, it's going to be game over.
But if the deg is also as high as it seems, getting off them too early might just result in the same thing. It's a balancing act. But I do foresee him coming off of those compound tyres pretty soon, as we can also see from Frosty Racing, although his pace has been strong, he has been dropped now by Senna, unless he can get back in down this straight. But that has seemingly happened. Let's see at the moment of truth at the activation point. The Haas does keep DRS. Just a lot of people playing a patient game here. Lord Coleman moves up on Daniel Morris down for 17th. But has a lot of recovering to make after that, after losing both of his front end plates. But on board with the Haas through the fast right
Smoke
left
it into the pits.
Fastest lap now for Lord Coleman, a 1 minute 32.739. Going well it seems, having replaced that front wing. Although Daniel Morris does re-overtake as they're side by side still. Let's get back on with them.
Yeah, but there's a little mistake for Coleman then.
Does seem a little bit twitchy there, does the Alpine, but Daniel Morris secures that position for now.
It's getting a bit spicy ahead of
Sign
Simon
on
News.
mute.
Yeah, but I think
Something seems to be wrong with
think
that Red Bull.
bloody hell. I don't know what happened there.
Because he's got nothing on traction.
He's going to get done by his teammate as well, Sainsley.
Let's ride on board with the Red Bull. See if we can spot anything.
Yeah, while you do that, Frosty is pitted from 2nd, I believe it was.
Get a bit of detail on these tyres. Newt on 16, coming on 17 lap old softs. Let's be on board with him through a traction zone. Presuming he doesn't pit this time around.
Could be just your lucky pit.
He doesn't. So we can follow on board with Newt, and let's just see what he's doing. He's not braking to full capacity, and he's having to be very stabby on the throttle. So that must show.
Whoa, massive locker for Prezi going into turn 10. As he hunts down Jack
for Lord
Daniels.
Coleman. But a switchback, it seems, from Daniel Morris. Two go side by side, but Lord Coleman keeps the position. Out front, Senna has broken away and started to pull a gap on DRS Swanton. Those hard tyres really starting to come into their own now, as Jax Daniels has been also closing in on KD Races, who does pull into the pits now to get off of them soft compound tyres they've been running for the last 18 laps. Ferrari close to the back of
the other
that Sauber.
fastest box now.
I've literally just said that.
Anyone else I'm gonna take pits? No.
Prezi looking to go around the outside of turn 4. Does it become the inside
There we
on
go.
the switchback?
So, nice and easy move on easy
What
life.
a switchback. They're still going at it. What a
Newton's
move
finally
there
boxed as well,
from
just to let you know.
Prezi Prez to get up into P3 on Jax Daniels. Now, can the Ferrari man break away? Gap is pretty stable, it seems, at the front, although DRS Swanton does seem to be gaining here and there. Sainsy with a 3-second time penalty himself now, and with another one. Unless I just got a double notification. Let's have a look. No, that was just a double notification.
Just a single. I'm currently watching Jax Daniels. He's still within the DRS, but he's trying to hunt down Prezi to get that third place back.
The move that Prezi made to get past Jax Daniels was probably one of the better ones of the race so far. But here comes Jax Daniels. The overspeed from that Sauber, but just being outbraked by the Ferrari man, who manages to keep it on the outside but just gets squeezed over the curb. And neither driver have DRS, it seems.
No, I think so. Whoever's got it just elected not to use it.
As Newt gets a 3-second time penalty.
Again, I don't know if that's just a me bug or if it's...
No, because often if you both go over it at like the same time, none of you get DRS.
But again, I won't be surprised if my game's bug. It did do the whole thing where it reset everything just as I wound the game to join the lobby.
Did it?
It did it again, yeah.
Oh my god. I feel like I'm the only person that's not happened to yet.
Although...
I shouldn't have said that now.
You know, the lucky side of it, it's not happening for me in the middle of my own season.
True. 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane as Newt retires. Newt has had enough.
What's happened there? Because
we don't know what's happened. Hopefully they can come in and talk to us and see and give us some insight.
I'll have a look into Discord while you have a look at that.
Yeah, you have a look at that. I'll get the live chat back up. See if he comes to have a chat. As Jax Daniels boxes off of those medium tyres. I believe one of the first medium tyre runners to box that doesn't need to have a wing change. So Jax Daniels pouncing early onto the soft compound tyres, but a bit slow to get away. Let's see where he comes out now, as he's under threat from the Williams. He could be out of the top 10. Side by side with Easy Life out the pit lane exit, but just holds on to P10 on those soft compound tyres. The gap at the front is now at 2 seconds. Senna running very well on those hard compound tyres.
There doesn't seem to be any... Oh, maybe for Sainsy and Morrison 13th. Getting a bit close. 10 lap difference on tyres between them two. So no wonder, well, I'd assume Daniel Morris made the move there.
The Sloth with a penalty. So, we've got Frosty Racing in P4, chasing down Prezi on 17 lap younger medium compound tyres at the moment. Jack Daniels is chasing DRS Syme on his fresh softs. Goes purple through the middle sector as Frosty Racing takes the fastest lap of the race at a 1:32.4.
I wonder how long that will last when Jack Daniels gets the softs into action. Senna for penalty for Senna.
Second penalty for Senna. That is not what he'd have wanted. This track is harsh on penalties. You can get quite a few double and even triple warnings.
I'm pretty sure it's done this slam dunk. No, it's a bit like when we did, well, not to try and promote our other series, but we did a race around Australia a couple of weeks ago, didn't we? And the track limits were so harsh.
Yeah. An update about a month or so ago introduced stricter track limits, and unfortunately it's broken how it works. It was only meant to implement for time trial, I believe, but it has negatively affected the rest of the game.
I mean, if it's a bit like in real life,
gets a time penalty again.
Again, you don't get slam dunk track limits in real life unless you lose Hamilton, where you cut in every corner.
Let's get an update on penalties. We've got 6 seconds for Senna, 3 for KD Races, I keep saying Jack Daniels. God, I want a drink or something. Frosty moves back up into the top 3 ahead of Prezi.
And as a reminder, kids, don't drink and drive.
This is in a simulator, then you're fine.
Whether you do in the conference or you're on home is completely up to you.
Something must have happened to Prezi. Oh, no, they're just in the pit lane. Saw them dropping. But yes, we've got another 6 seconds for Bloomer.
Senna has
Coleman.
just upped and gone.
Yep, Senna is comfortably extending his lead now.
Well, we have a bit of a pack forming for, I think it's 10th place.
We do seem to have a bit of a train forming here. And let's just have a look at the gap to leader. The Sloth just breaking back into the sub 60 seconds. Hovering around a minute behind Senna as of right now. Not the race
But Senna
the Aston
still
Martin
needs to
driver
pay.
wanted.
So, what do you, are you, oh, Senna comes into the pits this time?
Senna into the pits early off them hards as Swanton
Get
continues
into that 50 mile an hour
mediums.
speed limit.
Swanton on the mediums going long, it seems.
It says going to be well beyond Frosty here.
Senna's on a second set of hards, so he must be going for an aggressive
Hard, medium, hard, soft.
medium potentially, or hard, soft, in order to just be able to push and not worry about the management. But because of Senna's first stint, he comes back out in 3rd place in plenty of clean air to perform
where
a
does
massive potential undercut.
Where does this leave Swanton now? Because he's definitely going to lose provisional lead.
Let's have a look. Gap to leader is already only 20 seconds.
Well, we say Senna's lost about 20 just there. So I just noticed the other Williams has boxed this time as well. Also hard tyres. I don't know if that's again hard or if they've gone no medium hard.
This could be a good strategy here for Senna because it means that they don't have to worry about any tyre preservation for this race.
But
and they could drag this stint out a bit longer than their first one to either burn up more of a medium tyre or make it more comfortably on to the end on the soft tyres. So Senna is definitely going to be one to watch, as he has also got 6 seconds of penalties that he needs to overcome if he wants to win this race, unless any of his competitors get a penalty. Let's go back to the interval gaps. There's a very close battle here between Easy Life and Project Tie, it seems. As we follow the Sauber and we'll ride on board, going through turn 14. A bit unsteady there, it seems, for the Aston Martin in front. And that's just made it easy work. Project Tie up into 10th place.
trying to look. Maybe Michael and King Kong have a bit of a passing step on from King Kong. Easy done. Just
Senna now pretty much 18 seconds behind Swanton, who's gained about 2 seconds already.
Smudger is getting involved with Mosky and Sloth as well. This week 16th.
Let's go down to this little battle here.
Oh,
Smug
is he
goes
committed
down
to it?
the
Is he committed to
inside,
it?
but he doesn't
Oh,
quite
he's lost
miss.
half a He's lost his end plate somewhere.
Got a missing front end plate on that Ferrari. Haven't seen what happened, but as it seems, Swanton is in the pit lane to drop those
Here we go.
tyres. But also,
Frosty's just
let's
in
just
15.
can we just point out the undercut that Frosty has had?
Oh yeah.
So you have to remember, he was the leader. We were talking about Senna extending the lead, but Frosty was our leader for a lot of the first stint.
Senna's even KD's up the cut.
This is a good weekend so far for Haas. A very good start to the season. Both drivers in the top 3 on merit. Frosty racing on 8-lap-old mediums versus Senna on 2-lap-old hards. KD races on 7-lap-old mediums, and obviously Swanton now on fresh hard tyres. But also, another one to note is Jax Daniels. 2.5 seconds behind Swanton, having already made their first stop. Everyone bar Easy Life and Sainsy have made their first stop in the race.
And Easy Life, have you mentioned them as well?
Yes, I said Easy Life and Sainsy. God, you are very good at paying attention tonight, aren't you?
I remember I was like, I only heard Sainsy and Sloth. It was a yellow flag at the top of the course there.
But like Bloomer had an issue.
I don't know, is that a Bloomer or Smugget?
We are slowly approaching the halfway point, as another thing to note, KD Races is nearly within the DRS of Senna.
Indeed.
We could have a battle, and you can see
Just
on this camera,
we do
just
have
in the background, Jax Daniels and Swanton.
Project I is chasing down Daniel Morris. There's a
And Michael is also chasing down
10 lap
Daisy.
and a compound difference, so this may be a change for ninth.
Keep an eye on them.
Moves to the
Down the
right.
inside goes the Sauber
Doesn't
man.
do it.
Doesn't do it. Let's see if he
There's
gets
a
a
bit of
better exit out of
braking,
turn 1
maybe.
and 2. Doesn't seem close enough for a potential move down into turn 4, but we will see. Battery deployment moves to the
Down for it.
inside and just swoops in.
Left the
dips
inside
back
open.
under. Side by
Oh,
side,
it's
there's
very
still
tight into
some bit of
6-7.
wheel banging. They're still at it, but the Sauber inevitably backs out of that one and thinks better. There is plenty of time left in this race. Lap 27 of 57.
There's a nice cheeky hairpin coming up, but you can get that right, get the DRS down the back straight.
Do you think anyone will pull off a Fernando Alonso tonight, mate?
Maybe in the last 5 laps if they're feeling a bit bold.
I would love to see it happen. It's always satisfying when you pull that move off, especially when you avoid any kinds of lockups as well. As King Kong is very close to the back of Easy Life, who, again, remember, has not pitted off of those hard compound tyres, and he makes the move around the outside of turn 12. Just showing the difference in grip in these tyres. Now, it also raises the question, of the ones that haven't pitted yet, could they be trying a one-stop strategy? Because they're both on the hard tyres, they're both still going on those hard tyres.
Just going to interrupt you, Jax Daniels has come onto the back of Swanson.
Oh, he has indeed, and KD Races is just on the fringes of a second as Project Time moves up into 9th place. There's a battle going on.
But they're still going that into 6 and 7 again.
It's a repeat of...
Oh,
contact! Saved it though. He has saved it. That is unfortunate for the McLaren man. That might end up being reviewed at the end of the race. I didn't get a very good angle of it there, unfortunately.
Just as it happens too. Anyway, let's keep an eye on the other side where Jack Daniels chasing the RB of Swanton.
The two protagonists of last season's title battle.
Tyre difference, 5-lap tyre difference. Basically a 2 compound softness difference as well.
Yes, because it's not one of those weird tracks where the soft is like 2 stages softer than the mediums.
DRS engage, probably on the battery,
down the
looks
inside.
right.
But DRS Swanton could have made a good move there, because he will have DRS down this next straight.
There's Jack
to potentially attempt a repass.
He moves it right, good
Swanton's
defence.
outside. Very, very good defensive manoeuvre there from Jack Daniels. Late enough to hold off an attack, but not too late to be unpredictable.
It's a bit of a shame because this is the only real question. We've got Finley and Daniel Morris going maybe for 10th.
And now all the gaps seemingly
there's
stabilising a bit here.
It makes our job easy if, nothing goes on.
Well, no, it doesn't, because we have to think of something to talk about.
Oh, you never know. You could talk about the in real life McLaren implosion.
That is very true. It's going to be fireworks at the end of the season, I think, in the McLaren garage. Gloves off kind of racing now for the rest of the season.
You think the fireworks haven't already been lit already?
Because we saw an unusually annoyed Piastri after Singapore.
Back real quick just to see what's happening with Morris and Finley.
Anyway, where would be? I will put it on the battle for 10th place as I quickly just take a couple of minutes to go and grab a drink, and then I shall be back.
No worries. I'm looking at the wrong set of gaps. Swanton and Jack Daniels, I know you guys can't really see it at the moment. He's still on the back of that kick Sauber. We're hoping maybe them soft tyres will go off in the next few laps or two. Michael, as it looks like he's just got past Easy Life for 13th. Easy Life looking to have that position straight back. Again, you guys probably aren't able to see this right now. Ooh, it looks like King Kong's joined the party as well for 10th place. Oh, we've got a move for 17th as Smugget is past Sloth at turn 4. Smugget goes very wide. It looks like he's held on to it very, very nicely there. I'm just trying to juggle my way through the field. Swanson still on the back of Jack Daniels. Still within half a second. That's a dangerous margin to be within. As they come onto the start-finish straight. I wish my co-host / director would swap onto this battle, because I don't know, no moves just yet. I think this may. I know Senna's taking about half a second out of Frosty, but it's going to take a while for the maybe for the advantage to come to Senna. Oh, there we go. We got Swanson. Swanson's back through on Jack Daniels. Fair play, son. I wasn't expecting that. I thought, oh, maybe after turn 1 he just, hang about, see if the softs go off. But no, he's gone through. What else can we look at? We've still got that battle for 10th, which I think you guys have been left on for the time being. Still, as they were, it's still Daniel Morris, Finley, and King Kong. 10th, 11th, and 12th. Prezzi's on coming onto the back of DRS sign now. Ooh, a bit of a lock-up. He's had a bit of that problem all night so far. Into that DRS range. Not close enough to make an attack just yet, as I can see in the background for me. And maybe this battle for 10th becomes the battle for 9th as we come towards the back of Project Tie. Whoa! Oh, what a slide, Daniel Morris! How's he kept on to it and not? He's only lost one position from that. Fair play, son. I don't know how you. That rear end was fully gone. Wow. Well, maybe life for Project Tie, but it seems, there's no chasing McLaren now, but there will be a chasing Alpine. I don't know how anyone. I have no idea how anyone is currently on 30 lap old tyres.
What have I been missing?
You missed a slide for Daniel Morris, and now he's trying to get the position back.
Seems as though Swanton still very much has the edge over Jax Daniels.
We're side by side in 5th and 7th.
I've cut back to this at a perfect time as the Alpine backs back out of it, though. That was a bizarre decision, but understandable with the amount of time.
Problems are letting that kick Sauber get away again.
Ooh, Ferrari versus Mercedes for P6.
Are they finally close enough for an attack, are we? Honestly, then. Alpine for McLaren is still going.
Senna has been gapping KD races again.
Senna's gained a second on Frosty. Which kind of stays consistent, because I looked at the lap times about 5 laps ago. I think, oh, Simon into the pits.
Simon into the pits, robbing us of a decent battle there.
No, I said, with Senna, he was... Oh, my controls vibrating.
Back again between the McLaren and the
I can just see it in the mini-map. This is great racing.
But another thing is that, once again, the McLaren made the move before the DRS detection point, so Finley's going to get back on the attack here now. Can the McLaren stave off another attack from the Alpine? It's very close.
Oh, Finley! Has he saved it? He just did.
But he stays in. These two leaving absolutely nothing on the table. And it is great to watch.
How much they've left on the table? They've yanked out the kitchen sink and took it with them.
They've left so much off the table. Like,
the table's gone.
There's no table. There's no table. They've taken the table off the table. There's just legs.
Leave the table before the table leaves you. The table's gone.
There's just 4 legs where a table once was. We've just taken the slab of wood off it.
It's just... oh god, we've gone so off track. We've gone so off track.
You'd swear we were at the graveyard stint of a Le Mans race. Oh, there's a couple of battles going on.
I know, I've got no.
I don't know which one to watch.
It's like Ria Suzuka the other week. It's just no idea where to go.
Let's watch the Mercedes down the inside on the Sauber, and maybe even in the background when we cut to the next camera. If we cut to the next camera, we see
McLaren on Alpine.
McLaren through again before the DRS detection point. This is very reminiscent of the battle between Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc in 2022. If you remember that one, where Charles Leclerc was just absolutely playing games with Verstappen the entire time.
What a run from that. Oh, maybe not the exit he wanted though.
I think if I was Finley, I would be trying the outside by now. The inside hasn't worked a few times in a row now. And you're seeing just how well that McLaren is getting out of the corner when he's got the outside line. And also Finley can pinch the McLaren a bit tighter on the apex.
Oh, he's
going
inside.
for it now. These guys potentially could be DRSing each other.
Yeah, I suppose they've lost
But-
that much time to the
But
next
at the
set of
same
drivers.
time, the amount of battling that they have been doing through turn 4 is a bit counterproductive.
Ooh, Senna now is... well,
Wow,
we'll call it
Senna
maybe 5
has been
seconds.
closing in
That's 3 seconds in about 5...
a lap and a half, it feels.
Well, that's
again,
about 5-ish
here we go.
laps.
McLaren on Alpine again. Yep, move done easily before the DRS detection point. Let's see what the Alpine decides to do here. Because like I say, if I was the Alpine, I would decide to go on the outside rather than the inside. But it looks like McLaren might have that covered off. Thinks about it.
You just take
thinks
a
about
very
it.
neutral defense line. That's...
This has been a very, very good showing from Daniel Morris. King Kong has dropped Project Ty and is now on the back of Lord Coleman in the other Alpine. So both Alpines could be having
Daniels,
a very strong...
unfortunately, has just lost that DRS to Swanson. The Senate is officially under 5 seconds away from Frosty now.
Can you pull up their lap time differences?
I'll have to go into Race Director, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, seeing as I'm obviously viewing everything.
Last lap for Frosty, 33.451. Last lap for Senna, 32.805. That is his personal best as well.
A nearly second a lap gain.
He's gained another half second when I was doing that.
As Prezi is now through on Jack Daniels, who is in the pits for a set of medium tyres, probably to take to the end now. So Jack Daniels, let's see what he does with them as he comes out neck and neck with his teammate, but just ahead.
I just want to run on board with Senna for a minute. How hard is he pushing right now?
Well, I am going to keep an eye on the McLaren and Alpine duo that have been giving us plenty of entertainment so far during this second stint, but nothing to be gained here. And let's just have a look. We'll do a full onboard lap with Senna in his Williams to see what kind of pushing he is doing, because he has gained pretty much a second again in this lap, and you can see the Haas in front of him. You can physically see Frosty Racing down at the end of the straight, but if you look at your mini-map, Daniel, you'll see that there is potential lap traffic inbound.
Indeed, and that lap traffic are having a battle on their own, so maybe a bit more difficult to get through
A
than
bit
expected.
slidey coming out of turn 1 and 2, but very well held and very quick.
He's gained from it, he's gained from
It's
it!
another 4/10 pretty much on the exit of that corner. Senna is flying.
The only issue is he's gotta be careful with that double tyres.
Well, this is where I said that his strategy might be paying off for him. In the first few laps of his stints, he might be suffering just due to the hard tyres being a bit slower, but he can wring the hell out of that car lap after lap.
But he's got to do a soft or a medium likely within the next 20
but he
laps.
can potentially, because of the lower fuel as well, these tyres have probably lasted better. Yeah, a bit of time lost there for going a bit too deep and missing the apex.
But that Alpine is well within his eyesight now.
Alpine?
Yep, Haas. That's what I meant.
I know Alpine are a bit poo this season, but not... They're not like old Haas level poo. But that is another second gained in that lap by Senna.
Okay, his lap time again, real quick.
But didn't comment, but the Sloth gets a 30 point something for the fastest lap of the race. Now, any battles? Centra Finley and Daniel Morris still not letting each other
They've been
get
going
away.
for like nearly 10 laps now, this is great.
They have been going at it.
There you go, it just briefly flashed under 3 seconds for Senna as well, by the way. Just while we're watching this one.
Yep, he is under the 3-second mark now on Frosty Racing. As it seems like the battle between the McLaren and the Alpine has calmed down.
Let's take a few minutes just to watch Frosty. Is Frosty struggling with grip?
Well, let me get an update on their tyres for you, my friend. Frosty Racing has done 20 laps on his medium tyres. As Jax Daniels gets his second penalty of the event. Not a great run for one of our championship protagonists from last season.
Yep, vice champion of season 13. It's not been the best start to season 14, but there's still a long way to go.
Form can change throughout this season, so it'll be an interesting one to watch start to finish.
I've
As we get to
noticed,
still know these drivers a bit more.
exactly, we've now got 10 rounds, I think I said earlier.
Yep, something like that.
Well, there was 10 consecutive weeks if I'm not mistaken as well.
Maybe I didn't check it on the dates. But to be
Oh,
fair,
12,
Frosty
sorry,
Racing
12
doesn't
races.
seem to be struggling. It just seems that Senna, on those 6-lap fresher tyres, is just starting to creep back in. Although, he's not really made much of a dent this lap so far. Nothing like the previous ones. A bit of a lock-up into 10. Syme is now between Finley and Daniel Morris.
Oh, it's coming up to 2 seconds. Get your popcorn, baby.
But look at this battle for P8. As the Mercedes
still
we've
going?
not been the Mercedes we've not been following, DRS Syme, has split the two that have been having a right ding-dong scrap. And Syme is on 22 lap fresher tyres than Daniel Morris, who, again, mind you, was down in the very, very depths of like P18 at one point. This stint on the hard tyres for Daniel Morris could be crucial come the end of the race.
Oh, I've still got my telemetry on. I just put it on for a minute and then I've still got it on the screen. It's now
from low
1.7
Coleman.
for P1 and 2. I think
This
maybe a
should
lap
be
time we should be
Syme
watching
through on
that
this
one.
lap. I'm going to see whether or not Syme does indeed get through on the McLaren. So the McLaren pulls into
Oh no,
the pit lane. No,
fakes the pit.
fakes the pit lane.
King Kong goes in there. Right to the post.
I
to the pit wall.
wonder if that's... There we go. Mercedes is through. And now, using those 22 lap fresher tyres, he's going to want to run away.
Yeah.
And for reference, Daniel Morris has 13 lap older tyres than the Alpine's been battling. What a showing from the McLaren driver. Yes, he may not be up there, but it is a drive to behold.
Oh, it's 1.2 now. P1 and 2.
Speaking...
Oh, it's Frosty pitted.
Frosty's in. Frosty is in.
Well,
So, I would
advantage
predict...
Senna.
Oh no. Because Frosty
But now
Racing,
it is.
let's see what tyres.
Now it is, at least.
Is that a set of the hard? No, it's another set of the medium tyres. Soft, medium, medium for the Haas driver. But how long until Senna decides to box? Because he doesn't want an undercut to form. He doesn't want to lose too much time with this undercut as Swanson? Hey, bird. Swanton is on the back of the other Haas driver now. Frosty Racing comes out 9 seconds behind them in P4. More action in the pit lane as Michael comes in. Let's keep an eye on Swanton.
So, I'm going to ask you a little question now. Where
Proceed.
does Senna go from here? Because he obviously needs that second different compound to obviously be declared the legal finisher.
The thing is,
When does he pay and what does he go on?
Frosty Racing has already, just by pitting when he did, set.
Oh, so
He's going in now. That answers the question.
What's the Williams?
I could even-
What's the Atlassian Williams team setting up for him?
Because I was almost going to say to keep going, build a bit of a delta and go onto the softs for the final 10 laps. Full on push.
What was it?
But
Mediums?
he's gone onto mediums.
Could go Swanson,
Essentially trying
but
to
Swanson
cover
probably needs
off.
another stop. Maybe just out in front of Frosty, or just behind. Oh, they might be side by side into turn 1. Oh, never mind,
What
just camera angle.
What an
But-
effort.
He's within the
Senna.
second.
He's actually
He's
gained.
undercut. Overcut you.
He's overcut Frosty Racing, and this could be, well, a frosty battle to the end. Unfortunately, Senna, with his penalties, will have to not
May not
only
keep
get
it on
through,
track, but may not keep it on
Well-
times, but
but at the same time,
make it fun for us lads.
these two haven't been on the same compound of tyre all race.
Until now.
So this is really going to see, this is going to put the cat amongst the pigeons now and really see which one of these two has the upper hand.
As we see, Slop is now finally... Oh no, that wasn't Slop, it was Marsky on the
Daniel
ground.
Morris as well, I've missed, has pit onto a set of soft compound tyres.
So, everyone has done their mandatory stop now from those things.
Yep, Project Tie with a time penalty. So, let's get a tyre update. We've got DRS Swanton on 16 lap old hards. The oldest set of tyres is on the Ferrari of DRS Smug, get a 25 lap
Oh,
old
there we go,
hard.
flag at turn 5.
It looks
Victory.
like Senna got purple in the final sector. He is flying.
Yep, then mediums will be up to speed and up to temperature now, so we might see moving
Really
to turn
keep an
4.
eye on these guys now.
Frosty taking a very neutral line down that straight. Oh,
You
look
can
at the amount he
see
gained on the
amount of
brakes.
extra confidence Senna in that Williams has. Really driving like his username calls him.
Let's just see. Does he go for the gap if it exists?
Oh, we'll have to see. Look how much time he gained just in the braking zone for turn 10.
Got the DRS down the back straight, no move this time.
One of the ones that I'm going to try and keep an eye on when I can is Daniel Morris on his soft compound tyres, having done a really solid recovery drive from where he was earlier on in this race. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for his teammate Marsky.
Yeah, the same goes for the Aston Martins. Excuse me. No, the Aston Martins, I think they both had a very awful first lap, and it's just not been an easy recovery for either of them.
There surely has to be it for Senna to get through. Round the outside.
He'll keep the DRS, I think. Oh, he's a bit wide for jump. Oh, what a
What?
move! Does he keep it?
Not quite.
I don't think he got.
Look,
Has
the
got
has got
DRS.
DRS. But let's see through
He's
here.
equaling him on the battery.
Around
Sticks
the
it around the
outside.
outside. Not quite. Does he get? Maybe he will get the run to 6. Does he try into 8? Maybe if he gets a good run off 7. I mean that's a risky move
Not
anyway.
this
But
lap. But
now
what a
does he
bit
set
of
up?
showmanship.
Is it 9, 10, or even 11? Morris has set the
Daniel Morris sets the fastest lap of the
we
race.
look at this as well.
Now at a 30.7.
Here we go. Good. Front wing to rear wing. Here
Now,
we go.
does the Williams go for it here? No, but that is a very, very good decision. Get the move done at the start of the lap and try and pull an advantage through the middle sector.
I'm just gonna bring your attention to fastest laps for both drivers. Senna 31.9, Frosty 32.1.
So Senna is the quicker driver. We haven't seen him in clean air on these mediums yet, but that could change at the end of this straight.
I need to get rid of my fastest lap thing. Here he goes.
Goes to the inside.
Giving the DRS back to Frosty though, that's the problem. Was he going to
But
try and block?
Good exit from both of the drivers here.
He's taking that
Already
inside
side
line
by
away.
side.
Frosty trying to hang the outside is just within track limits. Senna
But
keeps
that
all of
is
it.
Senna through.
Where does the Haas driver? What's his next move? What's it?
Well, we'll have to see whether or not Senna can actually start to pull a gap.
I mean, at the moment,
see just how much more he's gaining on the brakes.
At the moment, I'd say Senna's safe for a podium. With Jack Daniels being 9
as of
seconds
right now,
back, or 10 seconds back with extra penalty as well.
As it currently stands, our winner will be Swanton, but actually, I've just noticed this. Swanton's going to the end.
Ooh.
This
Risky,
could get
because
spicy.
let's watch if we watch the gap, I don't think they might, obviously, because they're different teams in that. Will Senna and Frosty work together to try and...
They won't
The yellow
particularly
flag
need to, there's a
second
yellow
log.
flag.
It looks like it might be Bloomer again.
It was. As Daniel Morris is actually on the back of Project Ty.
God, if only we had like that Sky multi-view, we could like have 4 different battles at once.
Oh my god. I know. Senna and Frosty, as soon as I go off it, they're neck and neck again.
The Alpines together on track as well.
Senna dropping the position. Centra Finley doing well as our reigning Pro-Am.
Half a second taking out about half a lap here, this could get interesting.
Daniel Morris through on Project Ty. On his way back into the top 10. Be a very good result. The Senna is dropping again now. But the time gain, it looks like it's going to be too many laps left for DRS Swanton to hold on. That's a valiant effort.
He doesn't even have a DRS he doesn't even have a pit window back to Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels would also get through
Swanton,
as well.
as it currently stands, we have got DRS Swanton, Centra Finley, Smug-Get, Easy Life, Sainsy, and Bloomer all on one-stop strategies. And then we'll get the tyre life. Swanton on 21 lap old. Finley on 22. Smug-Get on 29.
There's got to be a
Bloomer
stop
on
at the end there.
22.
There's no way. They're looking to get 40 laps out of that outside. There's no way.
You'll have to see.
Like, I know you hear some wacky expressions from commentators saying like, "Oh, I'll leak my shoe if they do this," and I'm not saying anything because chances are I'd have to do it knowing you.
I will see to it that you do it. Few battles going on as Michael seems to go up against Smug Git.
You just love saying that name, don't you? Anyway, it's getting a bit spicy back in the... oh my god, they're down to 1.5 seconds for the lead. They've gained the 10 just through the final 2 corners there.
It has been a very, very valiant effort from BRB.
It might be a little too much. As Senna goes to the moon to turn 1. Nicely done. They'll both have DRS on Swanton now.
Yeah. See, I don't even need to say anything. This is brilliant.
Yeah. Not making anything of it this time, but maybe next time by on that start finish straight, we may see some fireworks. So now, as we see, we've gained another 3 seconds on Jack Daniels, so I think this will be definitely your podium. Unless we get a late safety car, this is definitely going to be the podium now. It's just what order did these boys finish? I think... Ooh, Katie races on come towards the back of Jack Daniels as well. We'll keep an eye on it, but we may not show it for the time being. Here we go. Start finish straight time. We've gone to the long DRS straight. Do we see Senna make the move? Oh, he's already pulled out. He's engaged that DRS device. Do we see Frosty going for the same move? It looks like it. So maybe the risky strategy of trying to get those hards all the way to the end might not work.
Although that exit was pretty strong there.
I think Senna's just built enough advantage off of the third corner to, yep, just keep hold of it there. Now, Senna has the lap advantage, the lap younger tyre on Frosty, so... Ooh, this is going to be a cracking... I don't even know how many laps we've got left. This is 9, I think. Oh, 8.5, really?
Pretty much, we're getting into the dying stages. And to be fair, definitely not stealing this from IRL or from our former commentator in our other ventures. But who would you put forward as a potential driver of the day for you, mate? As it currently stands, obviously that could change.
It's hard to say. Possibly KD races, up 10 places from the start.
Yeah,
and they've stayed consistently in the top 5 from when they've obviously been on strategy and level.
For me, as it currently stands, considering what we've watched over the course of the...
Senna's wide!
Senna was off. But for me, as it might stand, unless we see some more extraordinary things, we'd have to go to Daniel Morris in that McLaren.
That too.
Because that battle he was having with Finley in that Alpine,
kept us well entertained in a bit of a dull period of the race.
Especially given where Daniel Morris ended up after the race start, having been a bit out there and almost looking lost, to being on the fringes of the top 10. Swanton unfortunately dropping back further now, but hopefully he's got enough of a buffer and enough tyres left by the end of the race that KD Races and Jack Daniels, even if they do get through, don't pull away enough.
Both of them two do not balance. KD has the balance, so it should stay P4 for KD as it stands. Oh, Senna's broken DRS here. Is he? As it stands, he's broken that magic margin. Will he keep... yeah, Senna's broken DRS as they pass the activation point. And they're coming they're quite a couple seconds away from lap traffic. At the moment,
Frosty's back.
But looking at who the lap traffic is Senna's teammate Bloomer, so I doubt...
Whether or not some potential team games could come in.
Probably too early in the season, I'd say, but, you know, at the end, obviously, you know, you'd get your way your teammate, but I doubt they'd do anything to... It's too early in the season, and I don't think anyone would do it for integrity.
If he keeps this up, he now needs to basically pull a second per lap on Frosty Racing without getting any more penalties.
But at the same time, if I don't know what Frosty's warnings are like. If Frosty... It could be a case where Frosty needs one more warning. You know, we don't know that.
But to be fair, Senna has already pulled a half-second gap in this lap alone. And depending on when he comes across his teammate to lap him, he could get a healthy dosage of DRS.
Yeah.
Which could just give him a bit of extra time, which by the end of the race might be the deciding factor. Which, from experience, I can say hurts. Smug is in the pit lane for a set of soft tyres. And yes, I do like saying that name.
So my understanding is correct that he wasn't going to do 40 laps on hot tyres.
I think it would have been possible, but whether or not he burnt them up a bit too soon. Frosty Racing made up nearly half a second in the final sector. So that must put into question what kind of wing differences are being run between the Haas and the Williams.
Even battery.
Battery could be playing it, but you just see how much Senna can pull out in the corners.
Oh yeah.
Must be running a higher downforce setup, you'd think.
I mean...
Like, Bahrain is a funny track for setups, because you want the wing. Oh, I've just seen Centra Finley and Daniel Morris reuniting on track, but I don't think we'll get much of a scrap here.
There's an 18 lap tyre difference, there's no way they're doing it again. I'll watch it anyway, come on, gives me something to do.
So Daniel Morris officially back into the top 10, still without penalties as well, mind you. So he could bump up a couple of positions because he is well within. And the Ferrari of Prez goes into the back of Lord Coleman.
We've got
doesn't seem to be any damage.
We've got was it Bloom? Yeah, Bloom was pulled to the right side of the straight. It goes to it anyway, so I don't think it would have made that much of a difference. Although Senna's got DRS, Rossi doesn't.
Senna got some DRS from his teammate, did he?
However, Frosty will have DRS this time. Senna won't. So that, I mean, at least Senna got on the long straight from his teammate, if that's the idea he was going for. So that long straight's a bit more beneficial than
But I'm kind of following Daniel Morris at the minute, but at the same time, battle between Lord Coleman and Prezi.
I got a feeling
Senna down the inside.
Looking at the time gaps, I think Senna's going to have P2 here. Because Swanson is...
Lock up from the Ferrari down into turn 1, but pretty damn clear now as King Kong looks to potentially make a move on the Alpine, but they both have DRS, so that's going to be a difficult one to make, and nothing comes of it. But the McLaren now joins this train, which is basically a battle for P7, with 5 laps to go, 4 more after this one. I definitely think he gets my vote for a driver of the day contender.
I mean, there's too many people I could give it to.
There's a lot of people I can give it to. everyone's been racing really, really well, but specifically with this McLaren, we've seen a recovery drive, which has just been incredible to make, as Smug gets the fastest lap. I'm just thinking of how many different ways could I potentially say that. Like, they can almost say that the way Rowan Atkinson says petrol pump. Smug. But that's about as much attention as he's going to get because he's down in 19th.
Oh, that's
anyway.
not nice. That's not nice.
Hey, I'm just making sure he's a bit more humble. You know, I don't know him personally. He might actually live up to his username. Oh, it's all a bit of banter at the end of the day, isn't it? Hey, I'm surprised it's taken me this long to start being mean to the drivers.
True.
You know what I'm like. But no, the battling and just the driving standard from Daniel Morgan. Morgan? Where the fuck did I get Morgan? I am getting tired. I need to.
It's been all day, mate.
Yeah. Yes, it has. Daniel Morris. There we go. We got it right that time. But the driving standard that he's sort of had consistently through this race. You know, from what I've seen, there's been no incidents of his own. I didn't see what happened between him and I believe it was Lord Coleman. We caught on the tail end of that, unfortunately, and didn't get a good camera angle. But from that point on, the battle with Finley, and just being on the edge with the battling, and he hasn't got a penalty.
Prezi's broken free for
clean.
7th, so it looks like it's just going to be a battle for 8th now. Well, it might be a very good one, because we see King Kong and Daniel Morris again.
And Prezi's coming up on to sign.
Oh, is it 3 wide?
Oh,
is it 3 wide?
Oh, that is a Hamilton move there. That is very Hamilton, I believe, 2018. Just without as much stops.
The exit. Does
But
he get the Mercedes?
with Daniel Morgan doing that when he did, he can potentially.
Did you say Daniel Morgan again?
No, I don't know. Mate, I'm tired.
He's given up. You've given up.
I want bed. And I can't just say Daniel because you exist.
Well, we don't understand the context of the race.
Yeah, you unfortunately exist.
No, I mean, if I was on track, then yeah, there'd be a bit of a clash. But another few tenths off a smug gate as well.
I'm just gonna not say driver names now. I think because you're just gonna bully me every single time I get it wrong.
I think you'd get bullied from them in Discord if.
Now I feel bad for Crofty when we bully him for getting all the driver names wrong.
The difference between you and him is he's old.
Yeah, and I'm dumb. May as well be the same thing. I feel old. Have you heard the sounds that my knees make when I get up?
Anyway, back to the race. Senna's absolutely cleared off. 2.7 and gaining.
It won't be enough as Jack Daniels gets.
But he's hunting down. Oh, you think he might just be safe, but he's hunting up a pack of back markers as well. Again,
as it stands, Senna needs another 3.4 seconds on the Haas in order to clear him.
Well, like I said, if Frosty's on that last warning, that's all it'll take.
Anything can happen around here. Frosty needs to keep it
as
clean.
we come off of turn 14-15 to start the final lap of the Bahrain Grand Prix.
But
it's Senna by 2.5 seconds at the moment, although
there is a battle going on.
A bit more.
6.
I've noticed because I've just noticed that Simon has been passed by Prezi.
And Daniel Morris looking very feisty here, but has he got enough left? in those soft compound tyres to get any further moves done. But it'll be a brilliant, brilliant P8 finish for him if he can continue on.
Back to the field. Let's see what happens with these. It's back. It's barely 4 now, isn't it? It's more of a free. Nah, I shouldn't say that word.
Lock up from Prezi.
He's done it a couple times. I wonder how much flat spot has been done to them tyres.
That's beyond a 50 pence piece now.
Anyway, where's Senna?
That McLaren is
Senna's on
looking
the back of the back.
very, very
noticed.
feisty.
I think Senna's just going to get away with these belt markers. I think might get the Red Bull if they... Yeah, blue flags are out, so... Might get the Red Bull as Sainsy. I think the 2 Astons will be safe to continue for one
Rounding
more.
through turn 14 and 15, Senna will be our first on-track winner of season 14. However, Frosty Racing in the house with a very, very strong showing at the season opener. Swanton comes through to finish 3rd. KD Races crosses the line to finish 4th. Jax Daniels comes home in 5th.
Ignore that yellow flag. Oh, that might be the 2 Astons going that early.
And it looks as though things have stagnated, unfortunately, for Daniel Morris. But Prez comes home to finish a pretty solid P6. Syme 7th. Daniel Morris 8th. King Kong 9th. Lord Coleman 10th. Centra Finley on that one-stop strategy comes home in 11th place. Let me have a look at the tyre age on that.
34 laps.
34 lap hold. Very, very good stint at the end there.
So
the Alpine driver.
Oh, Sloth's out of fuel!
Sloth has run out of fuel.
He must be out of fuel because he's just suddenly gone slow through the end of sector 2. He's really trying to get a little bit of fuel into that, into the theoretical pickup out there. Oh,
yeah,
that's
I don't think
very unfortunate.
That one.
Very unfortunate, as we see Easy Life gets 50, slows down, I think, for it has a bit of respect to his teammate. Stainsy gets 16th, and Sloth unfortunately claiming 17th after that last lap fuel issue. And I've just seen here, Jax Daniels wants 100% races gone. Which I think that everyone says that when they have a bad 100% race.
There's just an Aston Martin sat in his pit crew.
Interesting. Oh, wait, come
yeah.
On the podium there, that's a bit of a rare sight.
Some very, very good racing up and down the field from what we could watch. And if that is the standard for the rest of the season, then we look to be in for a good one.
Indeed.
And I can understand the comment from Jax Daniels for removing